here's the deal. I know you're gonna love this girl. We have this next guest. She's awesome. I went hunting, okay, I went hunting, and I needed somebody to help me track, okay, and I was thinking maybe we could go hunting for squirrel, rabbits.
Are they in season?
Season?
Yeah.
I had seasoning in my backpack. Of course once I was done with them, they had seasoning. But anyway, so I needed help tracking them. And so I went on the web and I looked for a beaver tracker. And I somehow wound up with this young lady who's next. So, in fact, let's give her a warm Rhino Room welcome. It's the Beaver Tracker.
Hello. Hello, darling.
Hi.
I heard you talking about rainbows.
I love rainbows and I love your shirt.
See what's going on? This is how you track beaver. See that?
See, that was much to my surprise. I was looking for a fellow hunter who would help me find the animals scurrying through the forest, and I found you.
Yes, it's true. It's true. But, you take away the forest, put them out in the concrete of LA. They're still running around. Someone's got to tag them. But in my case, I like to tag them and then release them into the wild again. You don't want to hold on to.
True. As long as you release.
Yeah.
Because tagging without a release is just not fun at all.
No, that's called commitment. Not a good thing. Not a good thing. Especially after last Thursday, I'm scared.
What happened last Thursday?
They gave us the right to get married. Totally against it. Totally against it.
What? You mean you don't want to lose half your shit?
No, I do not want to lose half of my shit.
I thought that's why everybody was fighting for it. Hey, let's pass this bill.
No. I like to let them go. Love and release.
Wait, show me love again.
Love.
Show me release. That's funny because when I release, I go like this.
That looks beautiful. That's probably why I get a little more beaver. Because I make it look a little bit better.
Well, see, usually when I release, there's a pillow over her head, so she doesn't see me releasing.
Nice.
I know how unattractive my releases are.
Are they
And I don't want her to-
working after that?
I'm sorry?
Have you actually they're passed out at that point, or are they coming back to life with the pillow over their face? You just suffocated them, really, in this situation.
Wait. I should stay longer? Because once I'm done, I'm gone. I don't know. I'm assuming they're fine.
Nice.
Am I doing something wrong?
Have you ever gotten a second date?
Who needs a second date? When you got other dates.
Other dates. Sometimes they're worth coming back for a second one. Sometimes. Not every time. Like this lady is worth a second, maybe even a third.
Maybe a third. Maybe.
Maybe a third.
I feel like Chuck Woolery over here. Do we have a love connection over here? Let's see how the audience voted.
Love it.
I love that show.
I'm sorry, the audience didn't choose you for her. They chose me. Bye-bye.
It is your show. So.
I'm teasing. Okay, so you are the beaver tracker, but you're not really a hunter. You are a comedian. Is that correct?
That is true, yes. I am a comedian, but mostly working in Silver Lake and West Hollywood. I do a show called Strap On Stand Up at the Eagle. That is the third Wednesday of every month. And then every Tuesday I'm at the Palms, and that's the PB&J show.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Patricia the Beaver and Julie Cohen.
Oh.
It's a group of, she's bisexual. You might have a chance with that one.
She's bisexual?
Mm.
What does she look like, though? Come on.
She's good looking. Enough.
Oh, snap. She said, good enough.
Now I'm in trouble.
I wouldn't touch that bitch, but But judging by looks of you, Rhino, maybe you can fucking hit that shit. Depends on your standards, Rhino.
I am in so
You
much
might mess with that nasty broad,
This is
but I
my
ain't.
co-host that I work with every week, and she's adorable, and I would touch her.
I bet she's got a great personality.
No, she's good looking. I would touch her.
So, what sort of stuff would we be in for when we go watch PB&J or the? Actually, the strap-on is what.
That's really what it's about.
Yeah, what's going on?
It's in a boy leather bar. We keep the porn playing on the back of the screen, so you're watching the comedy with the porn.
Teacher.
Yes.
Teacher.
Mm-hmm.
What is boy leather?
That's when gay men like to wear things like chaps and maybe a leather vest out, and they like to be really hairy, and they all hang out, and they like to expose themselves in the bar. But on Wednesdays, girls come in for the comedy show, and they behave themselves for the 2 hours of the comedy show. That's what it's about.
Oh my.
It's a very dirty, dirty show.
Yeah, it sounds terrific. So, can you show us and the Webbies what sort of stuff?
Well, I do more of the folk singing type stuff, so I will sing a song for you.
Okay, that'd be lovely.
Yes, and this song was actually about a time where I wasn't getting much beaver.
Oh.
Not because I didn't want it, but because I like to refer to him as an evil, horrible faggot. Came up to me, and he had never tasted a woman before, and he had asked me what vagina tasted like. Because someone told him that vagina tasted like salty pennies.
Wow.
It was horrific. And I wrote a little song about it.
Let's hear it.
Here we go. I was minding my own business, sitting under a tree, when a goddamn faggot started bothering me. He said, "Beaver Tracker, 'cause you're such a dyke, please could you tell me what does vagina taste like? 'Cause I heard it tastes like salty pennies and 9-volt batteries, aluminum foil against my filled-in cavities." Well, I stood up and I punched that faggot right in the eye, and I said, "That's an out-and-out dirty lie." But lo and behold, the next time I headed south, I got this funny taste in my mouth, and I tasted salty pennies and 9-volt batteries, aluminum foil against my filled-in cavities. In this situation, what's a dyke to do? I wanted to find that goddamn faggot and sue. I'm sure all the ladies, especially ones in pirate outfits, would totally have a fit if I stopped licking that lady slit, but all it seemed to taste is salty pennies and 9-volt batteries, aluminum foil against my filled-in cavities. I laid out my options to contemplate: celibacy, suicide, or the men that I could date. But each one seemed to be a worser fate than finding a hot, sexy lesbian maid who happened to taste like salty pennies and 9-volt batteries, aluminum foil against my filled-in cavities. Now I'm the best lady liquor that there is. In fact, I'd even say the best in the biz. And I've learned to love that lady nectar, 'cause I'm one hell of a penny collector. And I love the taste of salty pennies and 9-volt batteries, aluminum foil against my filled-in cavities.
Oh, that was nice.
And it's a true story. It's a true story. That's the word.
Shut up.
It did. It really happened. He came up to me and he said, and I didn't believe him at first. I was like, salty pennies, no. I went home, minding my own business. The next night I had a date, and all I could think about was salty pennies, and that's all I could taste.
Wow.
Salty pennies.
Well, you know that's not true, though. It's totally not true at all.
No.
If you Google the number one reason, or the number one answer to what vagina tastes like, is salty pennies. If you Google it.
First of all, before we go, can you please tell the Webbies how to find you and get a hold of you, because you're a funny girl.
Yes, you can find me on MySpace at MySpace /comic Patricia Valletto. Which, should I spell that out?
Do spell it out.
So Patricia, I'm hoping that people know how to spell, but Valletto is kind of like stiletto, which I really like. V as in Victor, ILLETTO is my last name. So comic Patricia Valletto.
Apparently, comic Patricia Valletto likes stilettos by her ears as much as the Rhino does.
Yes,
I
that is
love
true.
it.
That is-
Okay, we're gonna go test out this theory of the salty pennies, Webbies. You come right back. We'll be back with more.